welcome to Achilleus. Today we're going to check out the Lenovo ThinkPad Yoga 370, and this laptop comes with a 13.30 inch display. Additionally, the Lenovo ThinkPad has a physical keyboard, and you can use it as well as a tablet. We will check that later on. And now let's see what are the inputs from that laptop on the left hand side. And as you can see, we have here a USB-C input, we have like a charging input, so there is a lot more, but we won't discuss that now. And then let's check the whole device, how it looks. On the right hand side you can see all the other inputs, so you can use, for example, an HDMI if you want to show, let's say, all your notes on a projector, or you can use an audio input if you want to use your headphones. And you have the pen, which is included in that laptop. We're going to check that out now. Alright, let's check out the pen which is included in the laptop. And as you can see, it's quite easy to take it out. And then you have here two buttons which you can use. We're going to check these buttons later out. And if I want to plug it back in, it's not always so easy to find the right position, but now when we find it, it's quite good and easy. And we're ready to go. If you want to make notes with your laptop, you can download the app from OneNote. We think that's probably at the moment one of the best apps to take notes. Or if you want to do, let's say, a mind map and you want to collect some ideas, we just did an example for you to show how it looks. And then you can see how also you can use the different colors, and as well how it looks if you use the marker, because sometimes if you study or you do, let's say, mathematics and you want to remember some important stuff, you want to underline that with the marker. And yeah, you can see you can do a lot. We're just gonna show you a little bit how it looks if you do some examples here, and then you can imagine that you can use that device for a lot of different things. For, let's say, if you have like goal settings, to-do lists, and then you can automatically, let's say, check your notes as well out on your smartphone. So even if you have a list where you want to shop something or whatever, if you're going to the mall, and then you always can open that up and it automatically is on your smartphone or your tablet or whatever you use. So therefore I really recommend that app, because OneNote is really something which you can use for everything. And if you want to switch to a lasso, you can do that and just use the display in front of you. And you can do the same with the eraser, but you have two buttons like we said before, and the lower button is a lasso and the other button is as well an automatic eraser. So therefore these two buttons are really useful if you don't want to switch around always to the upper screen. Next up, we're going to check out the Kindle app, which you can download for your laptop. This is a separate app which you can use for a laptop here. So therefore you can also, let's say, do marks here and notes, and you can do this with the pen. But if you do that on that, let's say, display here, it doesn't really work, so you need to switch to the note mode and then it's going to work. We're going to check that out later. But in front of the whole screen you can't use the pen here, as we said before. And if we open up the right hand side with the Kindle app here, we can use such a pen note system, so it automatically keeps your notes if you use the pen. And then let's say we want to say, okay, this little text here we want to remember because it's an important file for us, or some, I don't know, like something that we want to check out later again. So I want to tell here it's important for me, but like sometimes it doesn't really work. So let's try it again. And as you can see, it's quite not bad, but sometimes it's just not working with the system, which normally should get your notes and automatically knows what you want to write here. So we recommend to use the digital keyboard there, because we're going to check that later out how it looks if you want to use also the keyboard. If you want to do, let's say, marks, like colored marks from a certain, let's say, text which you want to remember, then you can do that here. So it automatically shows up on the right hand side here in the note section. So therefore you can quickly always check out later again which important notes you want to remember, or just need for an exam or whatever. And therefore you can also send all your notes via an email or a PDF to somewhere. So that is really high-end value, because like you don't need to check all the notes again, so you're really quick, and then you always connected probably to your hotspot or your home VLAN. So therefore all your data is saved and it synchronizes. So you can use as well your smartphone if you're on the way, and say, let's say you go from flight A to flight B, and therefore you take your smartphone really quick and you want to read your book, or you take, let's say, the public transportation, maybe you use the train or the bus, and maybe you use a taxi, right? So therefore you always synchronized your data, your notes. And who knows, many notes are maybe important for you, and then you want to check them later again. So we're just gonna quickly show you some things which you can do. You can also do as well marks, and you can change as well here the letter design, or you can choose as well the size of the letters. You can make it bigger if you like to read, let's say, in the big letters, because you have maybe problems with your eyes. And as well you can read as well wider, so you can choose between the length of the paper. Now I want to show you how it looks if you use the digital keyboard here, because we tried like here to do notes. You can do also audio notes, that's what we don't do now, but we want to show you that you can use also the digital keyboard if you want to quickly make a little note there. if you use the marker here, you can mark as well on the right hand side up there to that little button there. It's a little bit on the left hand side there, and then it shows up blue in the notes section. And you can do as well full screen, and you can switch really quick around the whole book here. What's really good with that device is that if you just use it as a tablet, it automatically locks the physical keyboard. So therefore it doesn't disturb if you want to do notes here. So we quickly tested that out. We didn't show you now, but like it's really good because you can use it as a tablet and it won't disturb you when you're doing your notes there. So there you have it. You have 3 devices in one. So you have a laptop, an e-reader and a notepad. So that's pretty cool, right? Thank you very much for watching our channel, and if you liked our stuff, just hit the bell and let us know what do you think about that device, and wish you all the best with the reading and note taking, and see you next time. Bye bye.